Also, given the possible closure of UNIFIL by December 2026, the government is fully aware of the implications. I've therefore directed that all affected personnel be prioritized for future peacekeeping deployments. At the same time, the Military High Command is undertaking a strategic review to position the Ghana Armed Forces in a post-UN peacekeeping environment. Another critical area of national security intervention has been the fight against illegal small-scale mining. The Ghana Armed Forces have played a pivotal role in supporting the government's decisive actions in this area, including the training and deployment of river guards, the establishment of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, NIMOS, and the creation of special courts to prosecute anti-illegal mining suspects. These measures underscore our collective determination to protect the environment and ensure that Ghana's natural resources serve both the present and future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, these achievements have not come without sacrifice. Some of our brave men and women have paid the ultimate price, while others bear life-altering injuries sustained in the line of duty. I therefore invite all of us to rise for a minute's silence in honor of the 8 gallant personnel who lost their lives while on duty in connection with a mining operation, as well as others who have fallen in the service to our dear nation, Ghana. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. The strength of any armed force lies in the professionalism, welfare, and motivation of its personnel. As President and Commander-in-Chief, I remain firmly committed to ensure that the Ghana Armed Forces are adequately resourced, well-trained, and properly equipped to meet both current and future challenges. In collaboration with the Military High Command, the government is pursuing strategic initiatives, including the completion of forward operating bases across the length and breadth of this country. I'm happy to announce that 2 of these facilities in the northern part of the country are ready for commissioning. Adequate funding has also been allocated in this year's budget to complete another 4 forward operating bases before the end of this year. These facilities are going to serve as the first line of defense against any infiltration and extremist threats against our country, while enhancing operational readiness, logistic support, and rapid response capabilities. As part of our modernization drive, the government is retooling all the 3 services of the armed forces. Just a few minutes ago, I commissioned a fleet of pickup trucks, buses, and land cruisers to enhance mobility and operational efficiency of the Ghana Armed Forces. This is just the first phase of vehicles that the armed forces are to receive. Plans are also well advanced to procure armored personnel carriers, strategic drones, and advanced communication systems to establish Ghana's first state-of-the-art cyber and electronic warfare center in the northern sector. As I announced earlier, we're going to set up a cyber and electronic warfare center at the Tamale Air Force Base. And this center will be responsible for maintaining surveillance of our borders, and also will have an assault capacity in the event that our country comes under any attack. Additional acquisitions for the armed forces will include offshore patrol vessels for the Ghana Navy, 4 brand new Eurocopter helicopters for the Ghana Air Force, a new executive jet for the Ghana Air Force for the use of traveling executives, including myself, and other critical military logistics. The government has also taken the strategic decision to establish 2 new military units in the Oti and Central regions. This initiative reflects emerging security dynamics and the need to strengthen our national response framework. The ongoing recruitment drive, which began last year, aims to increase the Ghana Armed Forces workforce by 12,000 personnel over the next 4 years, thereby enhancing operational capacity and sustainability. Let me once again express our nation's deepest condolences to the families and loved ones of our youth who died in the stampede at Elwak Stadium during the recent recruitment exercise. May their souls find peaceful repose in heaven, and for those who were injured in the exercise, I wish them a speedy recovery. Following the incident, the Military High Command established a board of inquiry to investigate the event and make recommendations to prevent any similar occurrence in future. We await the Board of Inquiry's final report. The welfare of our personnel remains a top priority. I fully support initiatives such as the proposed Mutual Health Fund for service personnel and their families, which will improve access to health care and financial security. And as you were told, the seed money for the fund, the trust fund, the welfare fund, will be provided by the National Security Secretariat. I also acknowledge the generosity of Mr. Kofi Appiah, CEO of All Day Ventures, for supporting this noble cause. I bring thee tidings of great joy, and it pleases me to announce that your new salary scales will start in March. I said tidings of great joy. You now understand what I mean. Your new salary scales will start in March, and the arrears for January and February will also be paid in March.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
For the 95-96 year groups for their outstanding arrears at the existing rate, while steps are made to clear the outstanding arrears under CI 129. I wish to congratulate all the award winners who were decorated today. Special recognition must be given to leading seaman Akuto Sarah Precious of the Ghana Navy for her remarkable 3-kilometer open water swim to raise awareness and funds for children with special needs. Her courage and selflessness exemplify the finest traditions of the armed forces, and I congratulate her on her promotion. Accommodation remains a significant challenge with a current deficit of approximately 14,000 housing units. The government welcomes initiatives such as the partnership between the Defense Industrial Holding Company and FT Global, which aims to deliver 10,000 housing units over the next 5 years. I had the privilege to cut the sword This project, together with the Barracks Regeneration Program, reflects our commitment to improve living conditions for service personnel and their families. As your Commander-in-Chief, I remain resolute in my commitment to ensure that the Ghana Armed Forces are fully resourced and positioned to serve Ghana, our sub-region, Africa, and the rest of the world with distinction. I therefore urge all officers, soldiers, and defense civilian staff to remain disciplined, professional, and loyal in the pursuit of this noble calling. Before I conclude, I wish to also congratulate Corporal Jerry Nilate for his outstanding victory in the WABA Africa Super Lightweight category, bringing honor to the Ghana Armed Forces and to Ghana. I commend him on his promotion, and I personally was at the ringside. He really gave the Filipino a bad beating. I've also discussed with the Chief of Defense Staff, in order to increase the internally generated funds of the Ghana Armed Forces, we are discussing with the Road Ministry and the Ministry of Finance so that the 48th Engineers Regiment and the Ghana Army can participate in the big push projects that we are implementing across the country. We shall allocate some of the drip equipments that were imported under the last administration to the 48th Engineers Regiment so that you can also participate in road construction and earn money for the armed forces. Let me finally commend the winners of the Chief of Defense Staff Prize Essay Competition and thank the organizers, the sponsors, and partners who have made WASA 2025 such a big success. May God bless the Ghana Armed Forces, may God bless our homeland Ghana, and may God bless us all. I thank you.